Hello, my dear family members. I hope all of you are preparing well for your upcoming TCS NQT exam. Today, I'm going to upload one of the most important topic, one of the most important coding question of 2024, which has just repeated 3 to 4 times. Okay, so that's why I thought to upload that coding questions in this video. So let's start with that. The question is very easy, but still people face various issues, so I'll cover all of those. Okay, so just wait. So the question is this. So uh, as you can see, this PDF is including all the coding questions of most of the coding questions of 2024. So if you want this PDF of full coding questions with answers, then just fill the form given in the description box and get the materials. Okay, so let's discuss the question. So just like the question will contain a number of lines. Okay, but the gist of the question is you have to find sum of cube all number in a given range. Okay, so let's say for example, if the input is 2 and 4 and output will be 99, how? That is 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube is equal to 99. That is 8 plus 27 plus 64, that becomes 99. Okay, so let me give you another type of example for the same so that you will understand better. Okay, so let's say you are given 3 to 5. This is the range. So for this, input output should be 3 to the power cube, that is 27, plus 4 to the power cube, that is 64, plus 5 to the power cube, that is 125. So it will be the output. Whatever the answer, that will be the output. Okay, so I hope you understood the question, but I know this is very easy code, so you can solve most of the time. Like candidates can solve this problem, but the problem is somewhere else. That is, you may face some difficulties while solving the easy codes as well. So what are those? Let me tell that. So first of all, the major problem that students face, sorry, that is while taking manual input to check their code, okay, if it is working according to the expected result or not. Then the second one, I'm giving you solution, just wait. Second one is time complexity. Okay, so the second more important, like most important, is time complexity. That is, what happens, you may write a good code, but it may not, like it may not be compatible with the code's criteria. So that is the problem. Let's say for the first problem, for the first coding, it will not be a criteria most of the time, but in the second, I mean the advanced coding section, this is a problem. So this is even a criteria for the code. You have to solve this code within this time range. Let's say big O of 1, big O of n. So you have to solve this problem within this time complexity. Okay, and the third problem is regarding the version. So let's say you are choosing Python and you choose Python, let's say by default Python 3.0 has been selected, but you are familiar with Python 3.8. So some of the syntaxes are not like some of the syntaxes are obsolete, I mean not in use in 3.8. so that's why there can be some issues while selecting the version of your coding language. Okay, so be careful in which version of your coding language you are familiar with. Okay, it's even if it is Python or if it's Java or C++, which version you are familiar with, just be careful about that. Okay, so how to take a manual input, I have already shown in the earlier videos. Again, if you want, so let me tell you, just don't be worried about that, because let's say this is the code editor you have been provided. Okay, and here in the main function you will be having the inbuilt code, I mean the system will give you the code, and here let's say you have to write the logic in the function. Okay, in the function you have to just write the logic. Okay, now here you will be given the input. Okay, like it will be written that input. Okay, and here you will be having one option, that is compile and run, or here you will be having option for submit. Okay, so here take the input, let's say 2, and here just click compile and run. You will get your desired output. Okay, nothing else. So here take the input, here compile and run, and check if your code is right or not. Okay, so I hope you understood how to check the manual, like how to check your code with manual inputs. Okay, so let me solve the problem which I have shared, that is regarding cubes. Okay, so I hope you understood. If this is 4 to 5, if this is any range, then how to solve the problem. Okay, so this is the solution, so I had to share. That is okay, so from the main I'm taking first like initial value, that is int start, and an destination, that is end. Okay, so I'm just hard coding the input. Okay, then just calling the function and printing that. Okay, so sum of cubes start to end. So here we have to take the same number of arguments and same type of argument as we have taken there. Okay, so int sum is equal to 0. Why we are taking, we are going to tell you that, so just wait. So for, so we could have used a while loop as well. Whatever you are familiar with, whatever feels easy, just go with that. You can check like you can take a while or for loop, anything. So for the initial point is start and the end point is the last range. Okay, so from this to this you have to take all the numbers cube and simultaneously you have to add all those cubes. Okay, so why that's why we have to take another third variable and sum is equal to 0. Why? Because we have to store the sum at each iteration with the initial values. Okay, with the previous values. So sum is equal to sum plus I, that is the starting point to all the numbers, right? So that will be being cubed. So I into I into I, this way you can get the cube of a number. And or you could have used math dot like you could have used math class and it's any pow functions or any functions this way, but whatever you are familiar with, just go with that. Okay, so I into I into I, and just we are getting the cubes of the current value of I and just adding with that sum. Okay, and after all the iteration we are just returning the sum, and that's it. So this is how we can solve the problem very easily. So just run it and see 99 is the output, and for 3 to 5, for 3 to 5 the output should be 27 plus 64 plus 125. Okay, so that becomes 91 plus 125. This is almost 216, I think. Yes, 216. So as expected. So yeah, so I hope you understood the syntaxes and the logic I have used. So if you have faced any issue with that syntaxes, logics, anything, just let me know in the comment section, or just DM me at my channel, or just join our Telegram channel t.me/ubk. There you will have a scope to discuss your problems. Okay, so this is the Python solutions. So yeah, you if you are new in Python, then you are going to face a problem, that is indentation error. Okay, in Python many people face this error while compiling in TCS NQT lab. Okay, so indentation error, just be clear with that. Okay, so yeah, if you face any problem then let me know. Like if you don't know what is that, then also let me know in the comment section, I'll try to assist you. So sum of cubes start to end, that is the like uh, function with arguments we have taken here as in Java. So start and end we have already mentioned, and we are just printing whatever this function is returning. Okay, so for we are like going from the start to the end. So as the last value is not inclusive, so that's why we have to take n plus 1. Okay, so start to end we are going, then as we have done in Java, that is we have to take another variable sum is equal to 0, and we have to add those cubes simultaneously with that sum plus, I mean sum is equal to sum plus I cube. That is what we have to do. Then after all iteration we are just returning the sum, we will get our like desired output, right? So I hope you understood. So let me just run it and see. 99, and for 3 to 5, so the output should be 1 1 sorry, 5216 should be the output. So I hope you understood. So guys, if you loved this portion, then just damn me, like sorry, just like this video and share this content with your friend, so that I will be motivated to like upload more content, so that it will be helpful for you. And very honestly, the content is actually asked on 2024, and this is the actual question of 2024. So it is very important for 2025 batch as well, because you can assume what type of questions they are asking, what will be the difficulty levels, right? So I hope you will give importance. So in the next video, if I get comment like please upload more previous year questions, then I'll keep uploading more videos on previous year coding questions. Actually, I'm not getting that much responses, that's why I'm not uploading. If I get responses, then I'll obviously upload 2 videos per day. So guys, think about that. So thank you for the session.